Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alright, so today I'm going to be wandering along a river in Japan at night after taking a piss in a public restroom. I'm not going to lie, y'all, my piss was pretty good. There was no lighting in the public restroom, but thankfully I do indeed have a flashlight with me today. But I am feeling fantastic. The weather out here is fantastic, and I've got some alcohol in my system, and so as such, I'm feeling like exploring the riverbank, the riverside park I'm in right now, a little bit more so than not. And so as such, well, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today, and I figured, hey, why not film it a little bit more so than not? We can see in front of me, we've got a nice skyline, plus the moon right over there, kind of hidden by the building. There is the Tokyo Skytree. I'm right next to the Arakawa River right now. And right next to me on the other side, there is a little bit of a highway, along with a road going underneath too. Can't complain about that. Some cool cars driving by. And I think once we get up to this bridge over here, I am going to cross it and then start wandering along. What was I going to say there? I completely lost my train of thought, I'll acknowledge. I can't remember exactly what I was going to say. But yeah, I'm going to cross this bridge and wander along the riverbank on the other side to see what's going on over there as well, I think is what I was trying to say. I can't remember exactly though, but yeah, big baller moves. I got a little bit of alcohol in my system. I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling like wandering out a little bit before I head back to my Airbnb tonight, I'll acknowledge. We can see the sky tree in the distance right there. I had to stop so my arm could be stable, but yes, that's where the Tokyo Skytree is more so than not. Just looking at the cars driving by, we got a Land Cruiser Prado. What's coming up? What's coming up? I don't know what's coming up over here. We've got something. I don't know exactly what that is. That was a Toyota though. And, you know, looking, I think that's another Toyota right there. Toyota. There's a lot of Toyotas, I will acknowledge. Ambulance coming up here. It's probably another Toyota, maybe a Nissan Caravan. Could be a Nissan. I'm not exactly sure, I will acknowledge. But, a little bit of ambulance going. Big ball and moves. Another, nope, that's a Honda. That's a Honda Fit. And that is a Toyota Aqua, also known as a Prius C. I think that's what it was at least. What's coming up? What's about to turn? What's about to turn on the road? I don't know what it is. I have no idea. It's a Honda. I have no idea what that is. I don't know the name. Not a type of car I have seen enough of to know the name of. Ooh, FJ Cruiser, nice! Hell yeah, brother. And look, K car there. Very cool, very cool. We're now on the bridge, about to cross over the river though. And, you know, good view in front of me, bunch of cars. Not super busy. Not super busy on this bridge, I will acknowledge. It's Thursday at 7:42. And, you know, honestly, I would expect Thursday, 7:42. You know, we're getting the back end of rush hour going, but no. It's pretty empty going that way, I'll acknowledge, because that way is central Tokyo, and that way is kind of the outskirts, so usually at this time of day, it's pretty busy going that way, but no. Wow, not super busy. No traffic, really, in all honesty. Toyota Yaris, or Vitz, as it would be called here, Maserati. Camry taxi cab. Good lighting, can't complain. Prius. Suzuki K-Truck. Honda. I think that's an N-Box. Had a light up Honda symbol on the front. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Hell yeah, brother. Man, that's a high top and a half right there. I don't think that counts as a K-van anymore, or a K-truck anymore. That's a little bit too high. Big ball of moves though. Somebody was honking. Oh, no. That's a motorcycle going by. I thought that was somebody like honking and like honking while they were moving really fast. But no, that was a motorcycle on the other side. Oh, this dude's got a light up license plate. Fire. Don't see too many of those in Tokyo. I actually saw more of them in Naha and Okinawa than I do here. But they're pretty cool stuff. Taking a look at the river though. This is what the river looks like from above. I'm holding my camera with both hands right now because I don't want to drop it. I don't want to drop my camera into the river because I will never get it back. And that would be really bad because I like my camera. But this is a good bridge. It's a longer bridge than not, without doubt. It does take a fat minute to go over. But it's pretty gas. It's got a good view from it. You know, the highway kind of going that way and got all the buildings on the other side, you know. It's chilling. It's chilling. Can't complain. I don't know what kind of car that was. I have no idea what kind of car that was. I saw it and I was like, what is that? I thought it had a Chevy logo on the front first, and I have seen 2 Chevy branded cars here. Both of them were rebrands of Daewoo's, I'm pretty sure. But I have seen 2 Chevy branded cars here. I can't remember what the first one was because I saw it like 2 years ago, but the second one I want to say was a rebrand of a Daewoo Matisse. But I could have swore that one had a Chevy logo on the front, but I don't think it did at the same time. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see if I can find that based off of what I captured on video because I have no idea what that is. No clue at all. Bro is moving on that scooter. Big baller moves for real, for real. Oh, that's a pretty nice scooter, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty mint. That thing looked like comfortable. That thing looked like a couch to ride in a positive way. Dang. Love to see it. Oh, cement mixer going by? Yes, sir. Corolla wagon, high ace, lots of Toyotas. Probox Strobot. This dude's got flashing red lights on the front. That's a tow truck, that's why. That makes sense. We can see that we've crossed the bridge down there. There's like some soccer fields and stuff. There's some people down there as well. But we've technically crossed the river. Now I've got to figure out how to cross this road and go that way. Lexus, Honda Cub, nice. All right, so how do I cross? So there's no crosswalk right here, no surprise. It is kind of a highway. They wouldn't exactly want to set up a crosswalk on a highway, I suppose. That seems like a bad idea. So I'm thinking I probably got to go down and then over and then back up. Which is a lot of work just to cross the road, but you know, it is what it is. And there's some stairs over there I could take. All right, big bet, big bet. Gonna go down these. Try to not get dizzy from it. Walking down in a circle, walking down in a circle. Trying not to get dizzy. Trying to not focus on I'm going down in a circle. What can I focus my eyes on? Some graffiti right there. Almost down. There we go. Perfect. Oh, there's Dr. Pepper in a vending machine. Oh, it's so tempting. 150 yen and doesn't take Suica card. I do have coins in my backpack, but I also have a Dr. Pepper ready for me to drink back at my Airbnb. But I do kind of want that Dr. Pepper. It's tempting, it's tempting. Should I have a Dr. Pepper during this video? Yes, yes I should. Absolutely have a Dr. Pepper during this video. Why wouldn't I? Of course I should. I'm gonna get those coins out real quick. I've gotten my change out of my backpack, and I believe I have zipped my backpack all up. I hope so. But let's go and grab me a Dr. Pepper real quick. Put my 50 yen coin in, and see if I can do that. Boom, 50. Boom, 150. Boom. Perfect. Change. No change out of the machine needed. Let's go, let's go. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go crack it open real quick. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, should have probably waited a moment, but it doesn't really matter because I didn't get none of the foam on my hand. Let's take a sip. And overall, not gonna lie, my Dr. Pepper I'm having right now, pretty solid stuff. It's got the classic Dr. Pepper look on it. A couple chairs over here. I think there's a bus stop. Big ball of moves. But now that I have a Dr. Pepper, I can title this video Drinking a Dr. Pepper While Wandering Along a Japanese Riverbank at Night. Drinking a Dr. Pepper while wandering along a riverbank in Japan at night after taking a piss at a public restroom. Big ball of move right there. Big ball of move. We're gonna go ahead and go back up these stairs so we can get back to the riverbank though. That is nice. Honestly, I am so glad I bought that Dr. Pepper. Did I drink a bunch of sugary alcohol before this video? Yes. Did I mix some of that sugary alcohol into Coca-Cola and then drink the rest of the can of Coca-Cola after I got done making my video about alcohol? Yes. But could I go with some more sugar if that sugar is Dr. Pepper? Yes. I've got no complaints on my behalf. Ooh. Oh my God, there's more stairs. Oh man. It's really not like wiping me too much, especially since I'm going up the bike ramp portion, but just going up in general, it's just like, okay, this is tiring me out more than I'd like to be tired out. Now, for the rest of where I was, I had like kind of been over there before, I'll acknowledge. But like up here, I've never actually like been up close and personal with like these buildings. Like very interesting. Huh. I don't know what's over there. We're gonna go next to the river though. We could go down right there, or we could stay up, and I think I'm gonna stay up. And there is a train going by on a bridge up there. Hell yeah, brother. No complaints on my behalf. We can see the highway on the other side now. The bridge we just went under. Good view as a whole. And there's something. Something is lit up down there. I'm not sure what though. Take another sip of my Dr. P. No complaints on my behalf. I would love to say that what I'm on right now is very much a pedestrian highway, because you know, just walk down the top of the riverbank and you just keep going and going and going next to the riverbank. It's a pedestrian highway, but no, you got to go down there to get to the pedestrian highway, because these upper portions tend to stop every time you reach a bridge, and I believe it's the same for right here as well, which is a shame. Oh, somebody's doing fireworks down there. Hell yeah. They're doing like little sparklers and stuff. Nice. In fact, there's a bunch of people down there doing that sort of stuff. It is summertime. It makes sense. Now, eventually I do need to start heading to the station to head back to my Airbnb. But honestly, now that I'm walking around, I don't really feel the need to head back to my Airbnb now. So I'm just gonna take my time, chill out, wander around as much as I want to. I'm gonna walk right up to the train tracks and see if I can get a good view of one of the trains going by. I kind of want to. I might do that. That'd be pretty good. There's a bunch of people down there. Lots of people doing fireworks, it looks like. Pretty good view from here as well. We got the moon, we got the skyline, we got the Tokyo Sky Tree. A little bit, like, it's kind of covered up by a building right now, but like, you know, it's a solid view from here. It's a solid view. And I've got my Dr. Pepper in hand. I mean, like, no complaints on my behalf, like, genuine. I'm gonna wander over to the bridge though. Like, I know like, this path will literally just end. And I'm gonna have to walk all the way back here to go down the stairs. But, like, I'm gonna go get close to the bridge so when a train goes by, I can get, like, video of the train going by pretty close. Because I think that's, excuse me, a pretty big baller thing to do. There's a train going by over there. Nice. Pretty short train. I don't know which one that is. Hell yeah. Somebody's playing music as well. They got like a recorder or some sort of flute going on. I think they've got like their music sheet down there, and I think they've got like a flashlight on their music sheet. I'm not sure though, but that's what it looks like to me. Hey, yo, good place to practice, though. Not gonna lie. Like, right next to the river, you got a beautiful... Oh, there's a train coming up. Yo, it's kind of busy. I'm pretty sure that's the Chiyoda line. And that's the line that turns into the Jobin line, and I take the Jobin line to get back to my Airbnb. That looks pretty busy. You know, I could just hang out for a while and just, like, wait until it's not so busy. Nah, it's not so bad. I've gotten used to busy trains, I'll acknowledge. It says not to go down this because of, I think, erosion. But yeah, pretty big baller move. Oh, another train. That's a Tobu train, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know anything about train spotting. We gonna get right next to the fence, though. Take a look at a train going by. But yeah, what I was saying about the person playing flute down there is that that's a big baller move because, like, it's beautiful out here. Feels great out here. And, like, you ain't bothering nobody playing flute out here. Good place to play a musical instrument. Where's the next train gonna be going by? When's the next train gonna be going by? I don't know. There's one right now. Oh, there's the train. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hella close, hella close. Yeah! Big baller move. There we go. I got what I wanted from that experience. I was hella close to the train right there. No complaints on my behalf. None at all. Big baller move. You know, some big baller train spotting going on right now. No complaints on my behalf. Excuse me. I'm gonna switch hands. Wow, another train going by immediately afterwards. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. I'm just about done with my Dr. P, though. Man, it's nice out here, though. Can't complain. We're gonna go down here now. We're not really wandering too much next to the river anymore. Now, the goal is to find somewhere to throw away my Dr. Pepper. But hey, still looking at the view in front of me. I'm like, can't complain, you know what I'm saying? Can't complain. It's not as good of a view as it was. I'm kind of down a little bit too far for it to be a great view, but, you know, just nice to be wandering around. Chilling, chatting, enjoying a little bit of a caffeine buzz from a Dr. Pepper. I see a vending machine. I see an vending machine up here. Will it have somewhere to throw away my Dr. Pepper? Will it have a trash can right next to it? That is the question. That is the question. Will it have an trash can? Will it have an can dispenser trash can thingamajig? I don't know. Train going by. Oh, two at once! Two at once! Yo! Hell yeah, brother. It does have a trash can. Let's go. Oh, and the crosswalk screen. I might have run a little bit there. I was like, if I don't get this now, I'm gonna have to wait for a second. So I ran, and I'm glad I did. Yes, there is a trash can. Big ball of move. There is Dr. Pepper here as well, but I've already had one. I don't need another. Especially since, knowing myself, I'm gonna have the Dr. Pepper that I have at my Airbnb ready for me to drink as well. Which means I will have had 3 sodas today, which is too many, frankly put, but is also exactly how many I want. Oh, perfect. You know, just walking up and, man, it goes. Man, can't complain. No complaints on my behalf. Well, I had a great time wandering along a riverbank in Japan at night after using a public restroom. I had a great time drinking my Dr. Pepper. I had a great time looking at the cars going by. I had a great time looking at the view. Excuse me, and I got no complaints on my behalf. None at all, I will acknowledge. So I'm getting words all jumbled up. I do, as mentioned, have some alcohol in my system. And that caffeine is definitely exemplifying it a little bit, I'll acknowledge. But I do hope you guys have enjoyed watching this little bit of a video today where I just simply wandered along a riverbank in Japan and just happened to get a Dr. Pepper. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you guys did enjoy watching this, oh, there's a Suburban. Is that a Suburban or a Tahoe? What is it? What is it? Suburban or Tahoe? What am I thinking? Oh, it's a Suburban. Holy crap! It's a mid-2000s Suburban. Oh, yo. Fire. It's mint. Mint. That's probably the most mint. And a Hilux, too. Hell yeah. That's probably one of the most mint. Like, that's not an OBS. That's a... It's like a Vortec powered, but I don't remember the actual generation name. That's like the most mint early 2000s to mid 2000s Suburban I have seen in a long time, though. That's hella mint for real. That was hella cool to see. Glad I spotted that on video, I will acknowledge. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video where I Well, just simply wandered along, walked along a little bit of a riverbank in Japan, saw the views, saw the cars, and had a good time. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video today. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, of course, like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, and everything like that all in the description down below. Appreciate y'all watching today's video. And to the next one, stay safe in peace and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?